Hello. So today we're going to talk about mailers. Now, I feel like mailers can be a little bit too expensive, honestly, for a full cold outreach campaign, because when we are at this time of this video, forever stamps are 63 cents, and even if you were to do a postcard stamps, they're still 50 cents. When you're starting at that kind of level for the kind of level per piece for a mailer campaign, it gets very difficult to make your money back on it. And so that's why I want to talk to you about some strategies that you can use to get your mailers done and get your ROI up. And I'm going to show you some ninja ways to not pay for them. So here we have, your stamps. One thing that I'm going to suggest that you do on your mailers is instead of going full cold outreach, what you do in order to try to get like your broker to pay for it or try to get even the landlord or investor or whoever it is that has the property that you are listing pay at least half of it is I would suggest actually focusing on trying to get your listings out there. So what you would do, for instance, is get your brochure printed and just like a one-page brochure. And you can get your brochure printed either if your brokerage allows you to use the color copier, of course, to print out your brochures. Definitely do that. You might want to talk to your brokerage before you do any like major mailing campaign or anything, just to make sure that they're okay with you using so many color copies, because it does cost quite a bit of money for your brokerage to produce that kind of level. So I did want to show you too. Uprinting.com has some very inexpensive, and that's even like the nice paper. Like I would even go lower than that, or even this one is uncoated. I would probably go up one more to glossy, but just for sake of cost, we can do this. But you can see here, I can get a property flyer made, an 8.5 by 11, front only, 100 copies for less than $50. So if you are doing like a campaign where you want to showcase your property and maybe just put in like just a black and white, just with your company letterhead on it, and don't get in your own head, by the way, when I say that. What you really want to do is get the information out. So if you do not have a company letterhead, don't feel like you have to go out and get one. You can just use something that we have. So one of the things I would suggest you do if you are thinking about doing like a mailer campaign where it's the letter and then your brochure is take some of those cold emails and then just copy that content and then just rewrite it a little bit where you're introducing yourself. You have a little bit of information about the property, and then the brochures, of course, also tucked into the envelope with it. So when you do it like this, usually you can get the either the landlord to pay for some of it, or you can get your broker to pay for either all of it or some of it as well. And so what you're doing here is, number one, you are doing cold outreach because it's going to have your letter in it. You can put your business card in it and along with the flyer of the property. So and then you can also send it out to your target market that you're also doing. So, for instance, if you have an industrial warehouse that's for sale and you want to send it to other industrial, you want to, go to Reonomy, and then you want to pull a list that is industrial owners kind of in that area that might be interested in it. You can pull that list. And then now here's a list of not only your contacts, so these are people that you want to get in front of. You're also going to have this letter. You're going to have the listing that you have. You're going to have your business card in it. So it's kind of doing a double duty, right? So it's not only getting you in front of the people that you want, so you are doing cold outreach to them. It's also advertising your property for sale as well. And doing that double duty, advertising that property, is key to getting other people to pay for at least half of your mailer campaign. So I highly suggest you do it that way if you are doing mailers, because I will tell you very, very honestly and openly here, mailing campaigns, it's very difficult to get a return on investment on them, because it was different when, it was 15 cents to get a postcard printed and mailed. But now, you're looking at like $2 or whatever. And so it's gone up significantly. And in order for you to kind of adapt to that and still use mailers in your cold outreach, you have to think a little bit smarter than some of the other people. You can now pull leads lists for those. So hopefully, maybe your broker will pay for some of those leads lists to get that property sold faster. And also, they might pay for the printing and the postage of it. So if you were lucky and you're with a brokerage that will do that kind of stuff for you, then definitely pull forward for it. All you really need to do is just calculate how much it's going to cost and ask them if that's okay. And most of the time, they're just going to say yes. And so this is a really great way to do mailers. I hope that I have enlightened you slightly on how to add mailers into your campaign without breaking your budget and without breaking your bank. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.